Hridaan. I am 11 years old. I go to Jamnabai Nursery School, and I'm in the 6th grade. The theme that I've chosen is automate my surroundings. My project is a QR code voting app, but the story is in a school there is a QR code voting for a head monitor position. So my objective is to make voting easier and more comfortable for everyone through QR codes. And now I will show you all the QR codes that I have, the voters and the candidates. And the 3 candidates are candidate A, candidate B, and candidate C. And there is also an option if you don't like any of the candidates, you choose no candidate. And these are all the QR codes that we have. Now I will show you and I will now give you an explanation of my sprites. So the first sprite that will come is this teacher. She will basically just like when she comes, she will first say good morning students. As you already know, we're going to do an election for head monitor position with QR code. And the voting system is made by the computer teacher, and then she will call the computer teacher in, and this is also the teacher that will announce the winner of the voting. Then comes the computer teacher. The computer teacher will first greet the students and then give them the QR code definition and a little bit of its history, and then she will call the polling officer who will help the voters with their voting. Here is the polling officer. And he will first tell you on how the coding will work, and he will also say tell us that even the candidates are also voters and can vote for themselves. And then he tells us that if you try to vote twice, your second vote will not be counted, and if the total votes go above 7, then your vote will, if your total votes is 7 and above, if the total votes, then your vote will not be registered. Yeah, and then you start voting with your QR code here, and then we have used 3, and and for the candidates we have a few costumes. For candidate A, we have the costume. We have another like her QR code costume, and the same goes for all of the other candidates. We have their QR codes as another costume for them. And then we have the backdrops. In the backdrops, the first backdrop is this backdrop that shows the outside of the school. Then comes the backdrop of the chalkboard with the teachers will stand in front of, and then when the winner will come, this is the backdrop that will show. So yes. Now I'm going to show you the execution of my code. So here we go.
Good morning students, as you already know that we are going to have an election for the head monitor position. And you know this time our voting will be using QR code. This voting system is made by our computer teacher, so I would like to call your computer teacher to give more briefing about it. Good morning students, do you know QR code definition? A machine readable code consisting of an array of black and white squares, typically used for storing URLs or other information for reading by the camera on a smartphone. Do you know QR code history? A QR code, an initialism for quick response code, is a type of matrix barcode or two-dimensional barcode, invented in 1994 by the Japanese automotive company Denso. This is the officer who is going to help you with your voting.
On the board you can see this are candidate to whom you can vote, as there are total 6 voter and out of the 3 are candidate for head monitor. That means candidate can also vote. But remember, a voter can vote any candidate only one time. Student A, B, C will have 2 QR, one for candidate and another for voting. If voter will try to vote second time, his second vote will be invalid. Voter can also on no candidate if he doesn't want like any of the candidates. So be ready with your QR code. Voter A, be ready with your personal QR code. Okay, voter A, give your vote by again showing QR code of the candidate. Your vote is registered. Voter B, be ready with your personal QR code. Okay, voter B, give your vote by again showing QR code of the candidate. Your vote is registered. Voter C, be ready with your personal QR code. Okay, voter C, give your vote by again showing QR code of the candidate. Your vote is registered. Voter D, be ready with your personal QR code. Okay, voter D, give your vote by again showing QR code of the candidate. Your vote is registered. Voter E, be ready with your personal QR code. Okay, voter E, give your vote by again showing QR code of the candidate. Your vote is registered. Voter F, be ready with your personal QR code. Okay, voter F, give your vote by again showing QR code of the candidate. Candidate A got 2 votes. Candidate B got 1 vote. Candidate C got 1 vote. And none vote got 1 vote. Now we will call your class teacher to declare class head monitor by entering candidate name. So who should be the next head monitor?
Candidate A is the winner, so now I will broadcast it.
Congratulations, Candidate A. Thank you everyone for the participation.